Ooh, someone's coming by. Hello? Oh, hi. Hey. Man, what a drive-by. Almost hit me. Maniac. Hey, what's going on, folks? Paulie Jr. here, and welcome to Starbase Early Access on Steam. I'll put a link down below in the description so you can check it out for yourself if you like what you see here. We're going to take it out for a little test drive today and show you some gameplay. We'll kick the tires and look under the hood and all that fun stuff. I've been playing now for about maybe 10 hours. It's a very robust game, and I don't really know everything. There's a lot to learn. It's got a pretty steep learning curve, to be honest. But I know enough to show you for a little while, and then you can make a decision as to whether or not this is something that you would like to check out, because it's not cheap. It's 35 bucks. 35 clams is quite a bit these days. So let's give you the lowdown, and then you can decide if it's something you want to check out. Again, Steam store page down below. All right, first things first, what should we do? Let's head over to a launch pad, and we're gonna take my little spaceship out and go mining, because I'm trying to collect ores and things to buy a new ship. And you can sell ores here on the space station. There we go. Landing and takeoff. Right here. Now, keep in mind, it is early access. There's a lot of wonkiness right now. Many bugs. Things disappearing, like entire ships. I've had that happen to me a couple of times. But the developers have been pretty responsive about recovering them for you. But we do have a couple of working ships here. And I forget which one is the one I have modified. Hold on, let's see. Okay, nope, that's the one that you get when you finish the tutorial. You get a free ship. It's called the Laborer. It ain't bad. It's got a little bit of storage. It's not super fast or anything, but it gets the job done. Okay, this is the one I have modified, and I'll show you how to do some upgrading to your ship. Let me turn on my headlight in my face. So yeah, everybody is an endoskeleton robot thing. I don't know why that is. But the nice thing about being a robot is we don't have to eat or sleep or drink. So yeah, it's not really a survival game so much as just a game of exploration and trading and intrigue and combat. There's some PvP if you go outside the safe zones. Building spaceships, of course, and you can build up a space station eventually. You can join other groups. Whoops, hold on, let me bring that up right here. Yeah, you can join a whole company if you like, or create a company. It's kind of like a guild, I guess. Here's all your ships. It's a bunch of crafting, but you have to unlock all these various things. Like, this is only a small number of items that I can build so far. And here are the stations that I own, which is pretty much 0. And here's my inventory, station inventory, and my inventory. And here's my balance sheet, bank statement. And all the money I've made so far and lost. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like, say, a Star Citizen meets Minecraft, I guess you could say. Everything here is fully destructible. The whole universe is made on a voxel vertex system, and everything can be destroyed and rebuilt, so forth and so on. So let's head out into space and let's go do some mining. We'll head to that asteroid field right there. I want to stick to the blue. I think that is the safe zone. So there is a safe zone around the stations, and you cannot be attacked in the safe area. But in order to get the more rare ores, you have to actually go into the PvP zone. But we're not going to do that right now. All right, let's start it up and let's roll out. So we have a lot of controls here, right? Now, I'm going to take off with keyboard controls, but you can actually use all these things. Like, here's our thruster, right? That's going to give us some boost, forward boost. And then these turn left and right. And we have roll and pitch and yaw and all that fun stuff. But I'm going to use the keyboard, so you're not going to see me touching these controls other than some of the buttons, which we will need. But the up arrow is a mini thruster for going up. And you got little mini thrusters on the sides. And a mini thruster on the top to go down, but we're just going to go up a little bit. I'm going to hit the forward. I guess I'll just use this for now, but you can use the shift key for forward speed for a boost, and then I'm using WASD for up and down, left and right, and then roll. There is mouse support, but it's really wonky right now. So that is something that's coming down the road. By the way, you want to turn on your generator because you need not only fuel, which we do have some. Fortunately, I didn't check before we took off. But you do need battery power. We can speed this up a little bit. Right there. And that generates as you fly. It's like a hybrid. Very nice. Very fuel efficient. And here's our propellant. I'm sorry, here's propellant. And here's our fuel. That comes in the form of a fuel rod. And we'll take a look at that stuff later. But for right now, let's get over to a asteroid field. Hello! Let me give that guy a wave. Hi! Alright, let's get over there and do some mining. And I'll show you how to get some ores. We'll bring them back. We can either sell them or use them in crafting. In fact, while we're flying, let's do this. This is my top speed on this ship. It's not great, but we can get out, walk around the ship, which is kind of cool. We can look at the space station back there behind us. Whoop, let's fly over here. Pretty awesome, right? Now, if you are playing, then you're going to want to turn on your lifeline on your ship when you're flying. I just enabled that. It's up in the top right-hand corner, and you can get to that in the menu. Go to Settings, Miscellaneous, and it's right here, Toggle Lifeline. That's so if I fall off the ship while it's flying like this, it'll stop, as far as I know, or I get pulled back to it or something. I don't really know. I haven't tested it yet, but I saw that in a video, and I do it every time. Look at the thrusters. They look really, really nice, don't they? We only have 2, so that's why the ship is so slow. But we can upgrade this ship. We can add more thrusters if we so desire, or we can just buy a new ship. There's plenty of ship designs that are available back at base, or you can make your own design, which is pretty cool. There's a whole ship designer thing. Whoa! What's this? Somebody parking in the middle of the road over here. What's wrong with you, buddy? Come on. Sheesh. Maybe that guy needs a tow. Like if you run out of fuel out here, you need a tow. And it costs $500. When you go back to base, you can tow any ship for $500. Alright, let's get back out. I'm going to show you some of the things around the ship as we're flying here. Might as well use this time. These are cargo crates. And this came, well, these right here in the middle came fully equipped with the original Laborer ship. That's the name of the ship. And you get that when you complete the tutorial, this ship. And I added this row right here. And then I added all this floor section and the wall. So we can kind of walk around while we're flying. It's kind of fun, right? Now, I haven't finished it. I like to enclose this whole thing if possible. I don't know if this will handle the weight or not, because there's a lot of physics in this game. And I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but I'd like to cover this up here so we can have a fully enclosed ship. And maybe add another couple of rows of cargo. You need a lot of cargo, because we go out here into outer space, we grab the ores, and then we bring them back, and we can use the ores and minerals for crafting, or we can sell them. So here's our fuel rod, by the way, that's providing that battery power. You can see that line right there. That's how much juice we have left. We have a couple of extras back here. The spares have this green bar. The one in use is red, as far as I can tell, and this one's empty. So I need to get rid of that. Just leave it right here in space. They're kind of useless. Whoops, let's throw it. Ready? Bye-bye. I'm littering in space. I don't know. Is there a fine for that? There could be. Bye-bye. Yeah, that was empty. I'm going to have to craft a new one. We can craft one. Hopefully today we can get to that, because that is one of the things I kind of need to do. I'm going to get back in the cockpit here and try to find some asteroids. It's a big asteroid field here. We need to get down there and do some mining. We got a ship here. Let's turn off the generator. You want to turn that off when you're not flying. Let's go check out the ship. Doesn't look like anybody's on it. It's definitely a newbie laborer ship. You can adjust your orientation by pointing toward a surface and hitting the Q key, by the way. That's what I did there. Oh, hold on, that's the bottom. We got to get to the top. Alright, we can point to that, turn around, and try attaching to this ship here and see if there's anything in storage. Nothing. I think those are the connected containers right there. Looks like we can do this even in the safe zone. I wasn't sure. Yeah, it looks like it's just abandoned. Maybe somebody will tow it. So I don't want to mess around with it. It's not ours. Let's go. Alright, wake up. We're almost there. That was a long trip. We're about maybe 15,000 kilometers from our station, and it seems like forever with this ship because it's so slow. Alright, let's hit the air brakes. Just gonna turn off the thrusters. Pull right up next to that little asteroid there. Shut off the generator. And we're going to attach to this point right here. Resource point, I think it's called, I forget. But by doing so, if we bring up our inventory, we can now see our ship's inventory right here. These are all the cargo boxes. I've got something in here that's bugged. I can't get that out of there for some reason. It's Vocarium ore. Seems to be bugged. It happens in early access. What you gonna do? All right, let's float on over here. Let's bring out a little pick, and let's collect some ores. So we can break this up with the pointy part of the pick. Breaks it down into smaller chunks. We want to get to the goodies inside. Break that. You can actually pick the stuff up and move it if you want with the E key. Grab it, hold it, and then just release. Should be something inside. There we go. There's the goodness inside. We can actually take some of this too. Use this ore in building and selling and crafting and all that. Forget the name of that stuff. Let's have a look. Valkite ore. Yeah. Yeah, we'll collect some of that. But this is really what we're after right here. This bronze looking stuff here. It is bastium ore. It's a sturdy metal that is common in low-gravity planetoids and asteroids. It sure is. And I'm just right-clicking with our pick to smash them down with the more blunt end of the hammer. Pickaxe. And then I am automatically collecting it with my automagical collector. Going right into the ship's inventory. You can actually disable that with this if you want. I'm going to grab as much of this as we can, and then we'll hit the highway and try to find some other ores. Several common variety here in the safe zone, but if you want the more rare ores, you've got to go into the unsafe zones where there might be pirates. I don't know if there's going to be NPC controlled pirates, but the pirates that we run into right now will be player pirates, and as far as I know, there's some of them out there. It's going to drop the incomplete stacks, and that turns into a block. You can pick those up if you want and drop them. Release. And to put them back in your inventory, you press P. Look at it, press P. But I don't want that, so I'm going to drop it. Okay, let's go. Let's get back on the ship, and let's go see if we can find a different type of ore. There's plenty around here. Did I leave the engine running? Oh no, that's this thing. Okay, you can turn that off. Hop in, I'm driving. It's another red asteroid there. We don't want any more bastium. We got plenty of that. Looking for one that's a little more bluish right there. Or gray. Yeah. Hit the air brakes. Pull right up next to it. By the way, if you run into things out here, you can damage your ship, but you can repair it. Get a welding tool and a bolt tool and cutter tools. You got all the tools. I'm really not even sure how all of the tools work yet, but I know that is possible. Whoops, I missed. Alright, let's break it down. This is actually ice. This one I do recognize. And if you ever want to know what you're looking at, you can bring up your little universal tool right here, they call this. Press tab, and then you can click on a tab. This is for blueprints. This is for the material. And then you point at something and it tells you what it is. Ice, right? And then that right there is Vocarium ore. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, well, let's collect it. I don't know if I need any more ice, but I'll take one stack of ice maybe. This is why you want to have a ship with a lot of storage. More storage the better if you're going to go out mining, right? So we do need to add maybe 1 or 2 more rows of storage space on our modified labor. There we go. There's that nougaty goodness inside. Gotta crack the outer shell first. Get to it. Oh, I guess I'm full. Oh, I never connected. I forgot to connect. Right. Let's go do that. Right there, and now we should auto collect all those bits. There we go. Come to Papa. Whoa. Alright, we're back in the pilot seat. Let's go grab some more ore. We have a few more slots available on the ship. I mean, while we're out here, we might as well fill up. It's a long drive. Alright, that looks a little different than the others, doesn't it? There's two more fairly common ores out here. I forget the names of them, but let's see. Yeah, that looks a little different than what we've seen so far. That's got to be one of them. Let's go check it out. Remember to hook in. Ooh, sun's coming up. Seems like it anyway. Seems so bright over here, doesn't it? Yeah, that's the red stuff. Let's check it out with our universal tool here. Go to material. It is agitite. Ooh, someone's coming by. Hello? Oh, hi. Hey. Man, what a drive-by. Almost hit me. Maniac. Alright, let's grab this stuff. And then the gray matter material is the... Oh, that's agitite. This is corrodium. Alright, well, we want both. Okay, we're back in the cockpit, and we need just a little bit more of the red stuff. Corrodium! And there she blows. Let's kill the generator. Hop. I can reach right from here. Cool, I think. Bang! Yeah, there we go. This will be the last bit, and then we'll head back. Just keep your eyes open for that maniac who's over there. I guess the other good thing about being a robot is you don't have to worry about oxygen out here either. Right? Maybe that's one of the reasons why, so we don't have to deal with all that stuff. I don't really know. I don't know what the rationale behind the robot thing is. Alright. Let's head back to Station 12. That is our station. Right there. Oop. I think I hit something. Let's go do a drive-by. We owe this guy one. Although, we're not going very fast, are we? This is my top speed. It's not quite as impressive. Is there an emote for the three-finger salute? I'd like to give it to him. We'll just give him a wave instead. Hi! Bye! Alright, 10 kilometers away. So, yeah, I'll meet you there. It's gonna be a while with this ship. Oh, he's shooting at us? This guy's shooting at me. I don't even have a weapon yet. Can't do any damage to us in the safe zone anyway. Yeah, bye! I want to give him a facepalm or something. You can't shoot me, we're in the safe zone. Alright, we can see the base. Now, before we get there, let's have a look at my skills. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to open up this right here, fuel rods, so I can craft new fuel rods for the ship. I think we can buy them from the market, but I would rather craft them. I don't think they're too difficult to make. But we need to learn this right here first, Tier 1 thrusters. We have to unlock that. And unlocking these abilities requires research points in various technologies or areas. I don't know what they're called. That's like the block and the electric bolt and the shield and the pink gear. So we need to gain some of those points before we can unlock those skills. And to gain research points, you build stuff, you craft. So for example, let's go to the crafting menu here. So if we build up some ship modules, like a block of 4 ore crates, you can see how much research points we're going to get for the red box, the yellow lightning bolt, and the pink gear. So everything that you make here will give you some amount of points in certain areas. But I think our best bang for the buck will be making the whoops, where's crafting bench? This crafting bench right here. You get a lot of points. And those are the ones we need right there. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, here we are. Back at Station 12. We're being prompted to despawn the ship. We got 600 seconds to do so. I guess that's so people don't leave their ships flying around, adding to the lag, so forth. But we're gonna fly right into the easy build hall, because that's awesome. We could just despawn right here, but I want to show you how the easy build works. We might as well fly down there. If I don't fly the ship down there, I'm gonna have to fly down there on my own. We're going kind of fast. Let's slow it down a little bit. I don't want to get a citation. Heavy, heavy fines here for speeding. Oh, there's Zorro. Touche. Hey, Zorro. And bring that nose up. Slow it down a little. Okay, it's not the best landing, but it ain't terrible. Alright, not too shabby with the keyboard. Hopefully that mouse gets fixed sooner or later. It'd be a heck of a lot easier to fly with the mouse. Okay, hold on a sec. I really should despawn outside first. Otherwise we might lose the ship and have to have it towed. We need to get that prompt back. In my experience, if you don't despawn it explicitly like that, you have to tow it. Alright, there it is. In fact, I'm just gonna stop it right here. Kill the engine. And let's transfer everything over to this inventory here. The station inventory. Oh boy, something's happening. I guess you gotta drop it into empty space. Okay. I don't know if there's a limit to this or not. That one's not working. Well, early access, right? Unless I'm doing something wrong. I mean, that's always possible too. Is there like a transfer all button I'm missing here? Because that would be amazing. I don't see it. And left click, right click, shift click. Whoa, what I know? I hit shift. That's the throttle. Oh boy. Maybe I've maxed out on certain ores. I guess that's a possibility. Just won't take any more of that agitite. So we could go sell it. We could probably sell the stuff in this container. I'm not sure exactly how to do that yet. I haven't sold anything. So here's what we're going to do. We're not going to do that right now. We're going to just despawn the ship. Bye-bye. Ship gone. And then we're going to go back over here. You can do a little building and crafting here, although the easy build hall is very bugged. And you can only attach full modules onto your ship here. And even then, sometimes it doesn't work properly. So the developers are pretty much saying kind of avoid the easy build right now. There is another ship designer around, but I haven't touched that yet. Alright, well here's our ship. It does not require a respawn, a tow, so that's good. Oh, we could have just gotten some more gas too. Well, we can do that later. Alright, let's summon the ship. It's the second one on the list, right? Once you go inside here, you're in your own separate instance. Just waiting for the ship to spawn. There it is. There's a girl. Here's a crafting bench right here. It's free to use. Just walk up, craft next to it. If you're standing next to it, then you can craft all these things, right? And it shows how many we can make based on the amount of ore that we have available in the station. So what I would like to do, as I had mentioned, is to make a basic crafting bench. So we can make one basic crafting bench based on the materials that we have stored in the station, and it is super expensive to make, but it does yield a lot of research points. Or we could make some of these basic modules and maybe finish up the ship. Hold on, let's see, what can we do? We could put 2 more rows of cargo on here. I just don't know if it's going to be super heavy, because the heavier your ship is, the slower it's going to fly. Well, let's just make the crafting bench for now. I'm going to need it anyway, because I want to put a crafting bench on the ship, so we can craft stuff when we're in outer space. I think that's going to serve us well down the road. Let's just go ahead and make it. It's going to take a really long time. Oh boy, that's going to take a while. Okay, we're back. I had some glitches here. There was a glitch in the matrix. But I think I've got it all figured out. We're back and operational. Let's go inside the easy build mode, even though we're not going to use the easy build mode at this juncture. Let's shut that off for the time being. But yeah, so the workbench is complete. I got it right here. It was super expensive, but definitely worth it. It gave us a whole bunch of skill points, right? As I had mentioned, and I've gone ahead and unlocked the fuel rod, so now we can make fuel rods. So I've been working toward trying to figure this out. It's kind of a hassle. There's actually 3 different kinds of fuel rods. We got the tier 1 generator fuel rod, then we got a tier 1 generator fuel rod full, and then the tier 1 generator fuel rod refill. And they all require nergite. Well, except for this one. This one's actually empty. At least this is what I have discovered. So we can make 170 empties. We don't need that, obviously. We can make 6 full fuel rods, or we can use the empty one that we have in our inventory right now. Actually, I have 2. One full and one empty. And you can tell the difference here by looking down on the bottom. It says raw nergite fuel resource 300,000, right? So that's got nergite fuel in it. That's the fuel inside these fuel rods, and this one obviously does not have that. So we do have one empty. Now if I go ahead and click on this here, we should refuel the other one, and now we have 2 fuel filled fuel rods, right there. Raw nergite 300,000, raw nergite 300,000, and now we can put them on the ship. So let's do that. Let's spawn in our ship. It's this one right here. Excuse me, buddy. Beep beep. And let's get it out of here because I've already messed it up enough. I got some kind of durability issue with the ship right now. I lost a piece here. I was just trying to expand a little bit and I messed it up. So we're just gonna get out of here. And we can do this outside. Yeah, you can hear it creaking. Something's wrong. I'll have to look into that later. Alright, shut that off. Up we go, and this should work. Should. It's the operative word. So we do have a fuel rod already here. We're just going to use that one up. No sense in taking that one out yet, but we're going to put a spare back in this hole. So you do actually want to hang on to your empties. When I threw that one out in space, I wasn't sure about that, but I am now. So do not throw your empties into outer space. We got to turn that around. We want to grab the butt end of this thing. I'm going to release it. Oh, hey, wait a minute. It's showing as empty for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oh, there it is. Okay. You pick it up. Yeah, there we go. It was a little lag or something. So you got to see that little greenish blue bar there. And then we hit C, which toggles snapping, and we want it to snap right in there. And then you can just hit E and release. And we're good to go. We have a new spare. Right back where it was before. Perfect. Alright, so that, my friends, I think is all we have time to do in this episode. Let me know if you want to see more of Starbase, and I would be happy to continue. Make some more videos on Starbase, because there's a lot to it. Especially the ship building, which is kind of fun. Oop, generate that. And yeah, we can look at some more stuff. And I got to figure out what my issue is here. I got pieces falling off. You know, I'm just gonna stop, kill it, and despawn, and I'll go fix this. Something's happening. I don't know what that is. Oh, wait a minute. Is that my fuel rod? Oh. Oh no! Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Pick that up. I think I have to bolt it in. Maybe that's my problem. I need to bolt things down, and I haven't been. Oh, there's no fuel rod there. That one's not mine. A couple of fuel rods. They might be empties, or maybe other people have done the same thing I've done. All right, let's try this again. I'm going to get the ship back out. I think we have to bolt it down with the bolt tool. That might be my issue. So this is like 50% user error and 50% bugs. All right. Okay, now it's in, but we have to bolt it. I think this is the issue I was having. So my bolt tool is right here, number 6. And it should have some ammo in it, and then we just hold down the left mouse button, and it bolts it in. But this one's not bolted in, is it? Okay, it is now. Ship has a durability error, I know that. Now hopefully that stays there when we fly away. I don't know. I'm going to try it right now. Like I said, we're definitely having some kind of a durability error, but I just want that fuel rod to stay in its place. Okay, I'm going to go nice and slow here and hop out. See if it's still there. Fall out. Okay, it's bolted in. It's not going anywhere. That's what we like to see. See, these are not bolted in either, so I'm not sure why we had to bolt them in, but I'm going to bolt them in anyway. Okay, very good. Alright, well, with that, my friends, I think we are done here for now. I'm going to have to look into some of the other issues I'm having. Maybe we'll just buy a new ship anyway and just scrap this one. there are plenty of ships to choose from. Right down there we can buy a new ship. Alright, well, that's it for now, my friends. I'm going to wave and say goodbye. Bye-bye. So, hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day, and let me know if you want to see more. Leave a like in the video, and a comment, feedback, and all that jazz. It is very much appreciated. So, have a good day. Bye-bye.